Today we will be looking into an airdrop which I believe that is worth farming, and I am personally farming this. I had already shared this airdrop inside my Telegram a few days ago, so if you really want to be up to date with the latest airdrops, my Telegram is the best place to go. YouTube is slower because I have to create the content and I only post usually one video a day, so I cannot really cover every single step that I make. By the way, welcome to my channel. My name is Kevin and I'm on a financial journey of reaching $100,000 in assets this year. You can follow my journey here on YouTube and also post in my Telegram every single day. The link to that is in the description. Now back to the video. The airdrop we are looking at today is called Karak. Now, what is Karak? Karak, they are a liquid restaking protocol. They're basically the competitor of EigenLayer. Now, I don't know if you remember EigenLayer, but EigenLayer was absolutely huge. They had 10 billion TVL, absolutely massive airdrop as well. And the airdrop actually was very good. But I believe that this airdrop has the potential to outperform EigenLayer. Now, why do I believe that? Just let's get into the details, okay? So what are we looking at here? So Karak is the second largest restaking protocol after EigenLayer, and they have over 740 million TVL. It enables multi-asset restaking with stake ETH, wrap BTC, stablecoins and all that across Ethereum, Arbitrum and others. So another thing to note, which I believe that the airdrop will be really good, and it's also something that I am personally always looking at when I look at airdrops, and that is the valuation and the funding that they receive. Now Karak, they have received 48 million in funding, which is amazing. It's a lot of funding, and they were valued over $1 billion. So had over $1 billion of a valuation, which is absolutely huge. Actually, their valuation is higher than EigenLayer was. So that might give you an idea of why I believe this airdrop would be better to hunt. And I also believe it will be better to hunt because a lot of people, they aren't really looking for another airdrop like this, because EigenLayer and other protocols, they already happened. They already had like a first airdrop, and people, they are trying to look for something new that they might overlook this. For example, EigenLayer, they had a total of 10 billion TVL. EigenLayer was on my feed all the time. It was overfarmed, unfortunately. I still believe it was a good airdrop, but it was on my feed all the time. Karak is a bit more low-key. I just noticed by the people who are in it that it is going to be high quality. Like, there are less people in it, but there are more higher quality people in it. Like the people who are really into the restaking protocols, they are definitely farming this, and that is another reason why I wouldn't skip it. Now, when you go to the website, this is the Karak website, and then you can restake. So you go on restake now, but when you do that, you will see that you need an early access code. I will drop a few codes in the description, but if the codes run out, please just come to my Telegram. There will be more codes over there. You can just use the search function and you just type in Karak, and then you can find these codes. My Telegram is always up to date. I post every single day. It's the best place to find new airdrops and to be up to date and all that stuff. It's the best place to be. By the way, if you don't plan on depositing any money, please do not use this code. Save it for someone else. If you're just watching this video and you're like, I'm not really going to farm this airdrop, don't touch the code. Someone else will need it more than you. I will show you what it looks like inside, so you can decide after that if you want to join or not. So once you get inside, this is what it looks like. So you can earn your staking rewards, restaking rewards, plus EigenLayer points, LRT points and Karak XP. It's a 5-in-1 airdrop. Now over here you will see your restaking XP, or the experience that you have earned, and then you can see how much Bitcoin you have restaked, how much Ethereum you have restaked, how much US dollars you have restaked. Now when we scroll down a bit, there are different chains that you can deposit from. You have Ethereum, Mantle, Arbitrum and K2. K2 is their own layer. I haven't touched it myself personally. I'm just doing some pools on Arbitrum and Ethereum. Now before I continue, what would be a minimum deposit? I believe that if you want a really good airdrop, you would need minimum $1,000 to deposit into here, which can be in Ethereum, a restaked Ethereum, a stable coin or Bitcoin. Right now, if you don't have $1,000, the bare minimum would be $300. If you want to go below that, I believe it is too late. I'm going to give you an example. eTFWH. I know someone who joined that very early on, like in the first week, and he deposited $50 from 5 wallets. And that was enough for him to receive the minimum airdrop on all those 5 wallets. And I believe the minimum was worth like $400, $500. So he made $2,500 for only depositing $50 from 5 wallets. So that was really, really good for him. But for this, it would be too late. Maybe if you joined on the first day, then that would be possible. And by the way, there are other protocols that I usually find very early on, like on the first day or in the first week. I always post them in my Telegram, and then you would be able to do something like that. You would be able to get away with depositing $100 per wallet over 5 wallets instead of doing like $1,000 in one. This time it is not the case. So here we are at liquid staking. So for example, you have Swell Ether. And if you deposit Swell in here, you would earn Karak XP Swell Pearls and also your native staking reward. Then we have liquid restaking, which I believe is an amazing way to make money. Because when we are talking about liquid restaking, you are earning like extra airdrops. So for the people who don't really understand what I'm talking about here, Ethereum is proof of stake. So you can stake Ethereum and in return you will earn more Ethereum. So you return APR on staking Ethereum. That is the first layer. You just stake it. But the problem is that in order to stake Ethereum, you need to stake a minimum of 32 Ethereum, if I recall correctly, which most people don't have. So then people started making these staking protocols. So for example, instead of you having to stake 32 Ethereum yourself, you can put it in a protocol, and the protocol, they will stake it for you, and then you earn the rewards. And then you might also get potential airdrops from that protocol. An example of that would be Swell. So you deposit your Ethereum into Swell, you receive Swell Ethereum instead, which you can then use to get your original Ethereum back plus its APR. But then when we come to restaking, because that Swell Ethereum, it also has value. It has the value of your Ethereum plus the APR that it has been accruing. Then we come into liquid restaking. Then some protocols came along and they're like, hey, you have this Swell Ethereum. You aren't really doing anything with it. Why don't you deposit it in my protocol over here? And I'm going to give you points for that and later on another airdrop. And then and now Karak is a protocol that's on top of that. So they're like, hey, give it to us. I'm going to stake it there. And it's staked over there. So it's like, it's layers deep, but you are earning airdrops and airdrops and airdrops and airdrops in all of them. And you are still earning the APR. So it's kind of like you stake your Ethereum one time and you can restake it and restake it and restake it. And you keep earning on it all the way down. That's kind of the way that I can explain it to you guys. So when we are now looking at liquid restaking, which I believe is the best way to make money in this protocol, because you are all the layers deep, you are earning on all the way down. For example, restake Swell Ethereum, you would be earning Karak, Swell Pearls, Eigenlayer points, and the staking rewards, which is 4 rewards. So you're earning 4 times on staking Ethereum once. Great way to make money. So you have the same with eTFWH or Bedrock or Magpie, Kelp, like all this stuff, Puffer. Then you have Mantle, Arbitrum K2. So Arbitrum, for example, you have Lido Wrap ETH, which is liquid staking. And then you have restaking, which I'm a big fan of, eTFWH and Renzo. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video at this. I hope you guys learned something today. And remember, if you're interested in joining Karak, the invite codes are in the description. Only use one if you actually are going to use the protocol. If not, leave the invite code to someone who will actually use it. If the invite codes have run out, go to the Telegram, use the search function for Karak, and there will be new invite codes to be found. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I see you tomorrow.